Hello everybody and welcome back to my Time at Portia, where it's actually nearly 8 o'clock now, because I had to stop and start my recording. I'm doing a batch today. But it doesn't matter because it's not like I've got anything to hand in, is it? Nothing to hand in. So we're fine. Oh! What's my mouse doing? Please don't tell me it's doing this weird mousey thing. That drives me up the wall. You guys can't even see it either, that's the thing. It's like, no. Please don't do this. Okay, that seems to have sorted itself out. We shall see. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get some more bunnies today. I'll be back and forward with them, no doubt. And I really should learn to use the DD stop because I am rubbish at remembering that. And you guys are probably totally fed up of me saying that. I don't think I'm even going the right way. Oh yeah, I am. Oh, here they are. Hello, bunnies. So basically what I said was I need to get 36 pieces of quality leather to make the conveyor belt. In the meantime, everything else I believe is being made already. Or has already been made. There's a couple of things that I kind of assumed I had and didn't check. I'm hoping that I'm not going to get a funny surprise that I don't have any bearings or anything like that. I believe I made a load of bearings and a load of steel cable and all that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that that won't be a problem. I might check it when I go back next. It wouldn't hurt just to bring the conveyor belts up on the automatic assembly thing and just see it and just make sure that the only thing that I'm missing is the frames. I could even go and make the frames just to make sure I've got everything bar the quality leather. And I'm really hoping that my little friend, the courteous bunny, will be back today because he's really good and he tends to have 4 pieces of delicate fur on him, which is amazing. We're up to 26 now, that's great. I'll go and start the skyvers working on that. Once I've killed everything here, I'll get the skyvers working. And I'll pop in and out my house and I'll totally remember to 100% I'm going to remember to use the DD stops and I'm going to remember to go inside and outside my house. That's going to totally happen, guys. Yep. Okay, everyone's crying now because I made a Land Before Time reference. A bad one too. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a darned minute. Do you see what I see? I didn't realise last episode. Oh my goodness me. No, well, I was working on stuff, so it's cool. But there's me saying, I'm going to remember to go inside and outside my house. I'm going to remember to put everything on the skyvers. And then I'm like, quest! I think this might be one of the last quests I get anyway. So I'm not really too worried that I had a bit of a break episode between it. Because, you know, once this is done, that's going to be it, probably. So that's another 7. So we've had 9 plus 7. 16. So we've got another 20 to do. So we're almost halfway there, actually. So that is really not as bad as it has been before. So how about we go in and out the house, like I said I would. Then we'll take the DD stop down to Portia Harbour. Then we'll take it back up to where the bunnies are. And we'll do more bunnies. I'm going to spread this quest out a bit between this and the conveyor belt. Unless the quest has a huge, massive reward. But I imagine that this quest probably won't have much more of a reward than, 18,000 for a double S rank commission is going to have. So I don't know why I didn't see that on the map. I must have just been needing to pull the map down very slightly. I just said I was going to use the TT car and I just rode my horse. I'm so bad. Oh man. Luckily, like the DD stops I'm attempting to go to are not like big ones. They're not far away ones. It's not like I'm riding all the way out to the desert or something. I'd think twice about that. I don't tend to go all the way out to the ruins either, but when it's a short distance, I kind of like, meh. We're really in a bind now. We need an air cooling unit for our warehouse. The one that got burned. But we'll need a builder to construct one for us this time. Do you think you can do it? Yeah. Oh good, I was afraid no builder would take this commission since it's difficult. Maybe you can tie up a bunch of refrigerator relics and call it a day. I don't know. Hopefully the research ladies can come up with something. I'm counting on you. I don't think the research ladies get their due, to be honest. We always need them to do stuff. Ask Petra. It's always ask Petra. Okay, but before... Well, no, actually we could go and ask Petra, because I can always kill bunnies after we've asked Petra. The burned warehouse. And I imagine once we fix this warehouse, that's probably going to be the last thing they ask me to do in the harbour. But I would enjoy getting the harbour sorted out. I said that I'd completed the harbour, and I hadn't. It wasn't me lying, I just thought I had, and I hadn't. A large air cooling unit. Isn't that a standalone relic? And you want to create one? I'm not sure how to go about that. I'll talk with the director and see if we can come up with something. I'll let you know. Please do not tell me I've got to go on a massive... Well, actually, do you know what? If I have to go on a massive relic hunt to find it, it would actually force my hand into actually trying to go and find things in the ruins. Which would be quite a good thing, because then I'd find things while I was there. Okay, so let's go back to Rabbit Hill. Been in and out a few buildings now, so should have respawned all my lovely bunnies. And we'll go and find as many as we can. Quite a few up here, which is great, because you can never have enough. Because not all of them drop the stuff I need, unfortunately. Sometimes I get 2. I'm kind of wondering whether I should... I mean, let's have a look at my skills. How many points do I have in the thing that tells me that I can drop? The thing for dropping 2 things. I have 4 out of 4 points in the loot drop doubling thing, so I was smart with that. That's fine. That's as much as I can get in it. So imagine if I didn't have that, how much worse it would be. Because sometimes I get double drops on the delicate fur. Ooh, fibre, nice. Fibre. Right, the horse. Let's go over to that other clump of rabbits over there. Why is there always one over there on its own? Well, I definitely think that this is more tempting. Love the dash attack. So that's another 10. I think if we're going to have Curtis Bunny today, I think we've already had him. I don't remember seeing him today, though. I don't know if he's going to make an appearance. A few more of these guys over here. So that's 15. 16 would give me enough to make another 4. Let's see if we grab these guys, if we can get that. So we have asked Petra and we're waiting for results. So it's always good to have something to do while you're waiting for results. Otherwise you get all nervous, you know? Like any of you guys that may be waiting for exam results right now, because it's kind of getting to that time of year, isn't it? Poor things. Don't worry about it. If you fail all your exams, you could be a YouTuber. That's my example. Because I'm such a great example of what to do with your life. It's because games are my life. Games are my life. I played too many of them, so the only choice for me was to make it a career. Hopefully, it will be a good career soon. It's always hard when you're building up and you're not making very much money. It's like, oh, just need to carry on, build things up and see if it pans out for me. But you got to give it enough of a chance. But while you're trying to give it a chance, you know, you're not really sort of building your life very much at that point. That's just my impatience talking, I think, though. Okay, I'm just gonna get more fur because obtaining the fur, it takes me longer than the Skivers making the actual leather, so it's cool. So I think I had about 16 and I've got enough fur to make another 4, so we're up to about 20 now, so we need about another 16 of them. That's about another 50 odd fur. Really, I killed that whole bunch of rabbits at the top of the hill there, and I got 1 piece of delicate fur off the whole lot of them. That is terrible. I wonder if after a certain while they like start dropping less fur, or whether I'm just incredibly unlucky. Knowing me, I'm probably just incredibly unlucky. I am not. It's weird though. Sometimes I'm an incredibly lucky person in things that don't matter. When it comes to like stuff in my life that's like super important, like I don't know, winning the lottery or something, that would be really cool. And I never really have much luck with stuff like that. You know, stuff that would actually really benefit my life. Not much luck with things like that. But when it comes to like winning a board game, it's like, oh yeah, you can get the luckiest dice rolls in the world then. If it was high stakes rolling in Las Vegas, I'd lose every throw. But then again, I would love to go to Las Vegas, actually. People that have been there, like, at least once, like, and I want to go to Disneyland at least, or Disney World or something at least once, because I just, like, think it's such a cool experience. Like, there's these things that, they're the only real places in the world that are like that, and I'd love to know what they're like. I love watching videos when people go away to places like that. I'd love to go to Las Vegas, I'd love to go to Disney World. I'd love to go on a cruise, just once, just to see what that's like. I don't know, I just think that these things are important to experience. I'd love to go to Egypt and see a pyramid, just once. I wouldn't have to go back again then. I'm like, not one of these people that likes to go back places again and again and again. But these are all just things that are on my little kind of bucket list of things I'd like to see in my life. Like, I think my grandparents went to Disney World the first time when they were in their 50s. And they didn't think to take any of their grandchildren with them, did they? Good grief, no. They went on their own and then showed us the slideshow when they came home. Plenty of carbon steel bars now, which is amazing. So I'm just going to put on all of these furs to make some more leathers. And then we'll see where we are with it all. Unfortunately, I got 29 instead of 30. I get the impression that 30 might have gotten me slightly more leathers. I don't know. I can't do my 4 times table. Good grief. Stick 2 on each of these. So I've got 7 to be made. So they'll be made overnight. Let's just have a look at how many I've got in here. Got 15 so far, and I need... So I've got 15 plus another 7 being made, which is 22. I need 36, so that's another 14 after that. Unless there's any in here. Ironwood planks. So, no. There was not. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow, Petra will have had some results for us on the old air conditioning unit. And I'm imagining that will be the very last thing that I need to fill out my book, which would be quite cool. I like having a completed workshop book. It's nice. It's very, very good. But yeah, one thing that I would definitely give as advice for this game, when you do get to the point where it's all finished, if you're playing it from scratch, when it's all finished, take some time. Don't go through all of the story. Like, don't blast through it, because you're going to find that you've not done like everything you want. And it, you know, it might be a bit annoying. So, McDonald says that the horse is expired. Oh, right. Hey, Lab, sorry to disappoint you. In the end, we thought and came up with exactly 0 solutions. We don't have the know-how to combine even smaller AC units into a large one. We tried with a few refrigerators and it didn't work out. I did ask the Civil Corps, and they said during their recent exploration of the ruins around town, they found a room full of AC units in the WoW Industries ruins. Maybe you can go there and just grab one. Petra. Oh, right, okay, cool. So instead of something to build, it's something to go and check out some ruins for. Very nice. So let's have a quick look. So it's the WoW Industries ruins up here. Well, we'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at that a bit later, but I want to do some more bunny... Wow. Oh no, everywhere. All my furnaces have run out of wood. Okay. Let's just get some hardwood there. We'll just chuck that into the furnaces. This is terrible. I'm like, why is everything at 6%? Let's chuck some, well, maybe some power stones, some wood, ironwood. Just chuck in anything. See what normal wood we got there as well. We normally get 600 normal wood as well. Oops. It's interesting, isn't it? That 1 day's worth of wood is enough to fuel all of my furnaces that I have. Oops, I'll turn that one off. That's no good. To fuel all of my furnaces for 8 days. So I get 7 days worth of extra free wood. So you guys are like, oh, you need to upgrade your wood and all that sort of stuff. And I will probably do that when I have money left over. Okay, so now we actually need to each day go and ride on Whisper. Whisper's so fast. Has such good stamina and everything like that. But there's still more training needs to be done on Jump. I think everything else is pretty much there though. So I might have to just grit my teeth and bear it and have sort of some days where I wake up in the morning and I don't have a horse to ride for just a few hours. This was so well trained. Whisper, you make me so happy. You are such a fast horse. Is it me or does it seem like there's less bunnies down here today? Oh, actually, it seems like there's loads now. Okay, I lied. It's fine. Hey, bunnies. How are you? So I'm recording this. Is going to apparently be an absolute scorcher of a day today. So it's like 4 in the morning right now. So what I'm kind of thinking is that some of my sleeping today might be done outside on my sun lounge. I'll get enough done. And then maybe do like a little... I think Outback wants to do some streaming tomorrow night. So I might have to do some streaming earlier in the day if I want to get some streaming done. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I kind of feel like I like to stream like in the weekdays on a bit more of an evening time so that you guys can catch it if you're like coming home from work or whatever. Obviously it's really difficult when there's so many different time zones that you're trying to cover. Because at the moment, like, people in Australia are just coming home from school. So that'd be a great time for me to start a stream for those guys. That's the beauty of YouTube, I think, is that everyone can watch the VODs. Even if like you don't have all of them, even if you can't like catch them immediately as soon as they come up, it's fine. I'm so impatient, and it costs me time. I know this, but I can't help myself. Okay, illusion bunnies. Got 16 more first, so that's like another 16 more is another 4. We have, I believe, 22 already. That'll be 26, so we need another 10, which would be another 40 fur. That's not too bad at all. I'll be able to get to Sophie's easily on Whisper. Whisper uses a lot of stamina on jump at the moment because she's not properly trained for it. Go to Sophie's. Actually, while I'm in here, I could pick up some more potato fruit seeds because that's really useful for like feeding all my animals, and I'm out of it a little bit. So let's like maybe get another 100 of those. We'll use them definitely. What, are they 5 each now? Oh, 5 gold for 5 of those. Oh, so you have to buy them in 5s at least or something. I don't know. I have no idea. It only cost me 100 gold, so that's fine. That's fine. Should have cost me 73 golds, but never mind. Seems like when something costs 100 gold, you would get it for 73. But if something costs 1 gold, you don't get it for 0.73. Does not understand decimals. So yeah, I'm looking to get up to about 50 fur in my inventory there. And that will get me enough for all the conveyors. And once I've got those conveyors, that'll be 43,000 up to 55,000. And then it looks like the burnt warehouse. Yeah, tiny little quest, that one, compared to what I'm actually working towards to get the big bucks. So it's like, yes, it's story progression, but it's not actually going to give me the sort of rewards that the commissions are giving me at this point. Which is a bit of a shame. It's nice when you get really big meaty quests in the main quest line. But it will be interesting to go into WoW Industries and find that there's a whole extra room and stuff in there. That would be pretty nice. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of spread out, and doing like all of the bunny killing with the more interesting quests and things. But I don't know, they're not. I suppose they are more interesting, as I say. It's because it's something new. When it's something new, that's always more interesting than something old you've done before. Okay, so we're up to 28 first, so we're going to make some more quality leather out of that. Plenty of fur, if nothing else. It might be good actually to go over to WoW Industries while the DDs are still open. So I'll pop back home and I'll go start my skivers getting the quality leather together, and I'll nip over to WoW Industries and quickly grab the AC units. Whee! Because the thing is, it's not like with the quality leather, I can just... Yeah, it's not like with the quality leather that I can just like, you know, go and mine tons of it and get it, just stick it into my machine to get it working, you know. A lot of people say, oh, you need to make things in advance, but that's not something you can just do in advance, go and kill all those bunnies like 100 times over. Well, you could, but take forever. Whisper, you're so cool. I love you so much. I'm gonna need you to get me to WoW Industries. I can tell it's gonna be a hot day today. I've actually got my window open and it's still blooming warm. Blooming warm. It's gonna be a scorcher. It's supposed to get up to like 25 degrees C today, and so far, like, the weather forecast has been hotter than what the weather forecast has been forecasting, so we might get like high 20s, which for Scotland is colossal. Scotland doesn't normally get that. So going into the little WoW Industry tunnel. We haven't been in here in ages. So apparently there is now some kind of air conditioner room in here. Alright then. Let's see what we can find. Do I need to fall down the hole again? No. Good. I didn't like falling down the hole. So they've been exploring in here. Alright, okay, so this is where I was. Like the end where I beat the Rat King and stuff. So it's saying search for the AC units. Burnt warehouse. Talk with Petra first. That's cool. That's cool. We need to go down on the lift then. Seems slightly safer in here than it used to be. Probably not much though, so we still got to kill all these guys. And they're now slightly more level appropriate to me. They're like level 35. I don't think they were level 35 the last time I came in here. Maybe they were. I'm not sure. I don't think so though. Get off me! With your ganging up on me attack. Stupid rats. Man, there's a big tunnel full of red rats with their stupid fire. Just need to get into this area around here. More sprinting everywhere and it stops me from rolling properly. But I never have any health. I'm not a very good fighter in this, honestly. Well, I can be if I'm not being lazy. Like, that was decent. I rolled out the way. Sneak attacks. I need your sneak attacks, bandy rat. Seems like I need to get into that area there. I need to go a different way for that then. I need to go up here and round. I'm pretty sure up here there was like a way through. If I remember rightly. I love my Nova Sword so much. I'm fairly certain I could get like up here and go in the back. Look up here. Yeah. Look a little way through. Some slow gooeys up there. Nothing up here. Jump dancers down there. No, I don't need to deal with them. They're a pain in the butt. Those are some nasty slow gooeys, actually. Actually, I've lost a lot less health points since I've actually been trying to be careful about it. I bet if I stood under those poison drips, I'd probably get poisoned. But apparently, there's something in here that will help me. Not him, though. So... in there somewhere? Now, I did speak to Petra. Let's go kill these jump dancers then. See if there's anything around here that will give me a bit of a hand working out where to go. A little way down here. I mean, it does say, like, it says, talk with Petra first. But I have spoken with Petra and she has told me to come in here. Petra let you know that the research center wasn't able to discover how to make an AC unit. She suggests you go to the WoW Industries ruins, as the Civil Corps saw some AC units when they investigated the place. But I'm not really seeing, like, unless it's the whole place. I've been most places in here. It's down here that's given me the instruction. Could be somewhere else though. Could be just somewhere else within the ruins. Like, what are these? Can we pick them up? Or is this like where the quest ends or something? I'm always like wary of that because I know that like not everything's always been put in. Checking these places. I think I've had all of them. They used to have carbon steel bars in them and stuff, which was kind of cool. I'll check around the rest of the place just in case I can see anything, but... And there are some places I haven't killed the mobs, so... Well, guys, you're going to need to tell me, I think, whether I'm being stupid here. Or whether these air conditioners are actually in here or not. Well, I'm certainly not seeing them. There could be some little secret or something. Definitely like showing me where to go, and it's definitely telling me to go down there. Like, it's like giving me arrows and everything. I'm gonna look down there just one more time. Oh, I can't go that way. It's not gonna hurt to have another look, but I've got this feeling that I'm kind of at the end of the line with it. Oops. Not gonna make that jump while I'm sprinting. No. A good look around. I mean, they look like they could be AC units. But I certainly can't interact with them or pick them up or do anything with them. Well, this coming out of the wall. Oh, here! Turn on. I'm glad I came back. It opened like a whole... Ah, gee, Sheila be so in... Ah. So unobservant sometimes. So if you guys are struggling with this, and that's what you do, you gotta click on this thing over here with the smoke coming out of the wall, which of course I was like, oh, that's just some scenery, don't worry about that. So we now have a large air conditioning unit. Fantastic. And we got to explore WoW Industries a little bit more. Although I've kind of already been in here before, so I know my way around. A bit-ish, kind of. Down here. Is my way out? Yes, this is my way out. Now I don't want to fall in the horrible poisonous water, so we'll just wait for this lift to come back down. And then I'm going to go to bed, and I'm probably going to end the episode there, because otherwise the episode is going to be huge and long. Because obviously we came in here and kind of stopped time, but then spent ages looking for that air conditioning unit. But I am really glad I found it. And we'll have to work on those conveyor belts a little bit more. And hand that in next time. I'm glad I found the quest though. Like, I didn't find the quest last time. I was like, oh, I don't know where that quest could be. And I was like, yeah, actually, it's right here. So it'll be nice to get that fixed because, you know, that's my harbour. I worked hard on that, and like for someone to come and sabotage it is pretty darn mean. better not have been Huss and Tuss. Actually, DD stops will still be working because it's only like 10 to 9 right now. Okay, so we need to hand that in to Albert, who is going to bed at the moment. I think we might catch him, we might not. I'll give it a go. But I think that will be the end of that quest. I don't think that there'll be any more to that. It was a nice surprise to have that one though. Very nice surprise. Wasn't expecting it. Oh yeah, that's Albert's house. So that's fine. We'll hand that in the morning. That's not an issue. Not an issue at all. I mean, I would love it if there was another part to the quest where you like found out who done it one. I love these who done it little murder mystery things. They're cool. But yeah, how many quality leather do we have now? We have 22 out of 36. So yeah, we could go get some more bunnies. It's not the end of the day yet. Really? Is my inventory really that full? Wow, it really is that full. Okay, let's put a few things away before we kill the bunnies, because otherwise I won't have room for any bunny fur and that will suck. I'll only put a few things away, like literally in my metal bars or something, just enough to make some room. Yeah, that's enough room to kill bunnies, so let's go and do that, and then we'll put the rest away like tomorrow or something. Yeah, I was stumped for a little while. I thought, because as I say, there's always this little part of me that's like, well, what if they haven't put the whole mission in yet? And it's like, they wouldn't have done that really, would they? They wouldn't have like just gone, oh, we'll just stick half the mission in. Just to mess with you. Some devs might, but I don't think the Portia devs would. I think that they're nice enough to put in a whole little mission arc each time they do an update. I mean, as I say, I don't expect tons of mission content in there next time because I know they're working on optimization. So the July update might just be getting it to work for more people. But you know what, if that makes it more accessible and the people that are sort of coming to me and saying, I've bought this game because I've seen all your amazing content on it, but now it won't work for me, I'm really hoping that it'll get the game to work for them. I've never had a problem with it, so it's really hard to say if you have one computer set up and the game works fine. It's really hard to say, well, this isn't very well optimized. It's only when people come and start saying, well, I've tried it on my system and it's not, that you realise. And especially because I know YouTubers quite often have decent rigs. I mean, the person that actually said, one person said to me today that they were struggling with it, and they apparently have a decent rig, so I'm not sure. I think there are certain graphics cards and things like that are struggling a bit at the moment. I think, is it Nvidia 10 series and some of the AMDs or something? Can't remember, but it's on their Twitter and things like that, and on their dev blogs as to what the problems that they're seeing at the moment seem to be stemming from. But if you guys do want to give any help, head on over to the Discord, head on over to the, you know, send them an email, send them bug reports, because they're definitely looking at all that stuff now. So it's not going to be falling on deaf ears, it's definitely going to be looked at. So that's another 4. That'll take us up to 26 pieces of fabric. That's another 10, which is another... I keep saying we've got 40 to go. And never seems to actually just stick at being 40 to go. It seems to always be more. I think we might have lost some somewhere. I might have put some in a chest or something. I need to check that. But we've killed all the bunnies around here, so I'm going to go back to my place. I might even check it in the morning, actually. If I pass out before I get home, I'll check it in the morning, and then I'll reload the game. Because I'm going to finish this recording batch anyway, so... I just want to see... Come on. One nice thing about Whisper is how quickly the stamina comes back when you lose it. It's really good. But the jumping stamina is really a bit of a bit of a terrible thing right now. So how about you get some training going on? I'll do without you for 10. Oh, no! I was going to say I'll do without you for 10 hours, but I was hoping that some of those would be sleep hours. Quite honestly. So let's go and just have a quick look in my fabric chest and make sure I haven't put any quality leather in there. I'd like to keep it in my inventory so I can keep an eye on how much I've got. No, I hadn't. It's fine. So the 22 that I have are the 22 that I have, basically. I've got 17, which will give me another 4. And I'll just have a quick look at the chest. I'll have to redo all this. I'm just like wanting to know. Wanted to know what I've got, basically. Any leather? No, there was no more leather there, so that looks to me like the 22 I've got, plus the means to make another 4. Oh no, 29. Okay. So I've got another 4 more I can make. 30, 31, 32, 33. So, yeah, basically next time we'll have to make another 3. So that's only like another 12 that I need. So that's cool. That's fine. I'm going to end the episode there, though. I just wanted to have a little look at how much I had to go. But we'll definitely have that done in another day. Just in time for the weekend. Woohoo! But there we are anyway. So that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more of my time at Portia, see me hand in the AC unit, see me finish the conveyor belt quest, see me upgrade the house, see me finish off the yard, then please do subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.